Friday night football is back at Richmond Park for the first time in a month, and they don't come much bigger or more important in tonight's match between St Patrick's Athletic and Derry City. Fourth place St Pat's, no win, could see them into third.
We just want the likes of Owen Doyle, Chris Forrest, if they do get chances, they need to be ruthless, because this Derry defence don't give up an awful lot.
That's a great ball in behind for Michael Duffy, who's got himself goal side of Barry Cotter. Duffy's cross all the way across the face of goal. It was Jamie McGonigal who was trying to get there. A brilliant pass forward by Kieran Call. He set that attack going, and a first opportunity for Michael Duffy to show off his pace, Keith, and a big opportunity for Derry inside the opening 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's Cotter just getting caught. You see Call, it's a great ball. Initially he looks like he's about to give it to Duffy's feet. Duffy comes short and then goes long in behind.
And as I mentioned, one of the key men for the Irish 19s away in the Elite Phase qualifiers last week in Wales, got assists in the first couple of games. Well done to Tom Mohan's side for ensuring qualification. So Forrester's ball in, it was Redmond who was nearest to it. Oh, it's bounced off Owen Doyle, and it's Sam Curtis! Is it in? It is! Is it? Goal? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Brian Maher is down. It doesn't appear as if the goal's been given. And I've absolutely no idea, Keith, how that stayed out. If it stayed out for a block on the line or a save, it's absolutely unbelievable. We'll see a replay in a second, but from our view, it looked like it was definitely in. It
really did. The first header for me, I thought was going to hit the back of the net. I'm not sure if Maher saves it, and there's a bit of a melee. There's one or two players in the way, but we see the replay here. It's a great header of the super save. Does he manage to keep it out? I think he does, yeah.
We look like we're ready to go. It'll be the right foot of Patching or the left foot of Matt Janet here. It's going to be Will Patching. It's through the wall, and Danny Rogers has done really, really well, because that's not his side, whether it went through the wall or under the wall. And Rogers has to get across, because he would have seen that really, really late to St Pat's goalkeeper.
Yeah, well, it's the new thing now, isn't it? The fan extractor under the wall. Pats don't have it this time, and you see now why so many people like to do that. Great save by Danny Rogers. Given an easy foul here and a chance to put some quality back into the box.
It'll be taken by Duffy. And it was a very dangerous ball all the way, and it was Mark Connolly. The ref's given a goal kick, but Danny Rogers 100% saved that. Like, oh God, that's a very bad decision.
It's an awful decision. It's nearly as bad as Pat's defending from the free kick, if I'm honest. It was really poor. Danny Rogers did save, you're right, Jamie, but Pats need to defend better.
Joined from SJP in Finland, where he worked under the St Pat's assistant manager John Daly, the youngest scorer in Finnish top flight history. Here's Forrester. Oh, brilliant save, good save, probably straight at Brian Maher. I thought it was maybe a little bit more in the corner, but that was pacey and dipping, and Maher just used the pace on the ball, Keith, just to deflect it over the crossbar.
Yeah, the keeper would have been happy with that, Maher. You know, given the position it's in, you know Chris Forrester's going to whip it around the Croce. I think Maher can see that all the way. There's not too many bodies in there.
The Joe Redmond is the best on earth song in full swing now in Richmond. It's a high foot. Advantage, good advantage play by Derek Tomlin here. Could Sam Curtis check in on the right foot here? He's been knocked over. Oh, that's 100% a foul. But Pats have won it back, and they're really growing in confidence here. Look like a definite foul on Curtis. And here go Pats again. O'Reilly this time. It's a great ball in. Owen Doyle. Oh, inches wide. Great cross. I'm not sure if Doyle's contact was as much as he would have liked, but you can hear from the roar of the Inchicore faithful here, Keith. St Pat's having a really good spell at the moment.
Yeah, Pat's really grown into the game. A little bit of quality in the final third again. Adam O'Reilly plays, and this is the Curtis foul. It looks like he's just bundled over. It looks like a free kick to me, but here it is, Adam O'Reilly on the half turn. He just clips one in looking for Owen Doyle, and Brian Maher on the goal line knows it's a decent chance, and he comes out. I think Owen Doyle thinks he's going to get a clatter off the keeper. The two of them leave it. You do feel like the tide has turned ever so slightly in this game. Although Derry were a better team in the first half, probing a lot, it seems to have shifted into Pat's favour now.
Here's Kavanagh. Oh, it's almost his first touch. What a fantastic goal from Cian Kavanagh, former St Pat's Academy player, introduced less than a minute ago, and he has absolutely smashed that into the far corner beyond Danny Rogers. It was flicked on, and the perfect impact from Keane Kavanagh. St Pat's 0, Derry City 1.
Yeah, what an excellent strike. We're right behind it here in the commentary gantry. It's an absolutely stunning strike. We're right behind it. Danny Rogers in the goal has no chance whatsoever. You see Kavanagh running onto it here. Is he going to take a touch? not a chance. He's full of confidence just inside the left hand post.
Is there time for St. Pat's? At the moment, the ball's at the wrong end of the pitch for them. Flags up for offside. I think Ryan Graydon said something there to Tom Gravosti. He did. Gravosti was clearly hurt, and Graydon has no need to get involved in those situations. He's had some silly red cards across his career, and he's going to get another one for himself now by being absolutely stupid. Chris Forster's also on a yellow. He just needs to be careful as well. But what is Ryan Graydon actually doing? What is he doing? Actually having to be pulled away by the referee in the 95th minute. I wouldn't be surprised if something happens here, by the way. So, Rogers with the free. Flicked on by Joe Redmond. That's into the arms of Brian Marr. Graydon went down there. There's still words being had between Graydon and Chris Forrester, as you can just see. The ball is actually still in play at the moment.
The referee's going to book Forrester. Forrester's not even addressing the ball. How is he giving him a yellow?
Right, well,
he has to give Forrester a yellow as well, surely. Yeah.
And Chris Forrester was sent off.
Has to.
So that is the final whistle here at Richmond Park. It's finished. St. Patrick's Athletic 0, Derry City 1. Derry City moved within 2 points to the top of the table, thanks to Keane Kavanagh's goal. Red cards at the end for a couple of players, and you can just see, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it's finished here. St. Pat's 0, Derry City 1, and Derry back to within 2 points to the top. Keep it Shamrock Rovers to play Sligo tomorrow.